So if you've been watching the channel now for a couple of weeks, couple of months, couple of days, you might know myself and the things that I'm interested in: health, fitness, deep philosophical concepts. I can't even say the word, philosophical concepts that, plague the mind, and everything that comes along with being a young man, the things that you need to look out for, the things that you can learn from. And one of the big things at the moment for me is dialing in my sleep. Now that just comes down to basically respecting my bedtime as much as I respect anything else. This is a concept that I got from the Brian Johnson, the skinwalker himself. I actually think he's got some pretty good points to say, and he backs it all up with the data. And sleep is critically underrated. People think because sleep is resting, people think it's lazy, when in fact, if you don't sleep right, you know for a fact you're not going to have a good day the next day. And for a lot of people, they're actually living in a constant state of sleep deprivation. I remember a lot of my teachers growing up, they're all screwed up. A lot of entrepreneurs, they've got a lot of issues, and a lot of it comes down to poor sleep. Stimulant use, trying to get back into the zone. When in reality, if you dial back a couple of hours on work and put that into health and sleep, you're going to be able to get some more focused work, and the ideas are just going to come much more naturally. I've noticed massively that my creativity has flourished, even just after getting a fixed bedtime. Not even a lot of sleep, just a fixed bedtime. Even if you get like 7 hours consistently at the same time every night, you're much more likely to be, in a better mental state, as well as be able to come up with some good, new ideas. And another problem that comes along with the sleep as well is if you don't get sufficient amounts, you fall back to a level where you consume junk food, you are looking for stimulants, you want to perk yourself up with coffees, energy drinks. These bring in big spikes and crashes into your day, and all in all affect sleep negatively as well. So it's a double-edged, it's not a double-edged sword, it's a double negative. You have poor sleep and you're trying to make up for that with stimulants in the day, and then that in turn affects your sleep because the caffeine, it has a half-life of however many hours. So if you're consuming it, even if you stop consuming at 12 and you have a lot in the morning, you're still going to have a residual amount in your blood. And that's going to affect your sleep, deep sleep, how long it's going to take you to get to sleep. And I think it should be non-demonized. Sleep should be actually congratulated if you got good quality sleep. Now, there is a fact of going too far, and that's like staying in bed all day and doing nothing else. Now, your day is conveniently split up into a couple of different blocks. You should have your sleep block, your work block, and your leisure block. And depending on the split and however you want to live your life, depends how many hours you give to this. But people tend to eat into their sleep block if they need to do more work. Now, this just doesn't do any good. It just harms the whole entire day, and it just leaks into the rest of your life. It's always seen as sleep is the debt that you can repay. The sleep is the credit card. I need to stay up late tonight to get this project finished, so I'll sleep 2 hours less, and the next day you're cooked. Just think about that. It's crazy. And it's been congratulated, like Brian says, being the guy that sleeps under the desk and gets up to work and puts a show on with how many hours he can crank into work. But how efficient are those guys? We never know. But some of them probably work like that. But a lot of people, a majority of people, it's not going to function correctly. Even if you can do it for a short time, it's not sustainable. You can do a sprint maybe. You can get it done for a couple of weeks. But is it really worth it on the grand scheme of things? The time that it's going to take off of your life, or the time that it's going to affect in the meantime, Yes, I think working hard is something that should also be congratulated and isn't done enough. Other than this, I think sleep really should come as a equal 33% work, at least an equal amount of attention. People just train hard and eat hard, but then sleep not so good. So yeah, that's my rant on sleep. I'm always working to improve mine. My Whoop is telling me that I'm doing better recently. I'm still not there, but I'm finding all the benefits from it and actually respecting my own time and not apologising if I need to go to bed. So that's been another video from myself, Nathan Pickstone. If you're sticking around for more, you can watch a video here and I'm going to drop a cheeky subscribe. So yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.